Trey Rials, everybody! Trey Rials!
So, I moved into a new apartment in September. And the first weekend I was in my new apartment, first night I was there, I was asleep in my bed. And I had the window open because I have, like, it's a gorgeous apartment. It has windows on 3 sides. And so I had my windows in my bedroom open, and I was asleep. And all of a sudden I heard, like, this rhythmic banging. Boom, 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 boom. And I was like, what the hell is that? And so I tried to go back to sleep, and I just couldn't. And so I get up, finally, and I go to the window, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I see this guy, and my bike is parked on a pole, like, right outside my window. And he's taken the pole, and he's shimmying it out of the concrete. Boom, 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 boom. And I see it just in time for him to give, like, the last push, and it comes out of the concrete, and he takes the pole, and he throws it down the alley, and he rides off on my bike. And that was my introduction to my new neighborhood. And so I live in this 3-story apartment building. It's got 3 apartments, 1 floor. And when I moved in, there was nobody else in the building. And so and he was still working on the other units when I moved in. So I knew that at some point I would get roommates or housemates, but I didn't know when that would happen. And so I guess it was in October. It was right around Halloween, and it was a Saturday afternoon, and I'm just in my apartment, I don't know, whatever, hanging out. And all of a sudden I hear boom, 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 boom. Not on my door, but like I could hear it from my apartment. And this guy's voice, and he was like, Denise, I want my money. Where's my money? I want my $65. And then from the other side of the door I hear, Reggie, I told you I'd get you your money. And so this went on for a while, and finally Reggie left. And I just assumed that Denise would go down and lock the door behind him, but she didn't. And so he came back, like, I don't know, an hour and a half later. And boom, boom, boom. Denise, I got $60. Let's just call it even. Now, originally he wanted her to give him $65. Now, he comes back and he's like, I got $60. I don't really understand what's going on. But apparently it was enough for Denise to open the door, because then he stuck his foot in the... I'm assuming all this, right? Because I can't see what's happening. I'm just listening to it. Like, by the front door. So she, from what I can tell, he sticks his foot in the door jamb so she can't close the door behind him. So what does she do? She's on the 2nd floor. She pushes him down the stairs. At which point it spills out into the street. At which point I go to my window and watch. So they're out in front of my house and just yelling and screaming back and forth. Nonsensical. I have no idea what they're yelling about. But all of a sudden, Reggie just, like, hauls back and punches her in the face, and she falls into a parked car. And I'm like, whoa, did that really happen? And at which point she gets up and just starts wailing on Reggie for a good 2 minutes. Like, he's trying to get away, and she's, like, cornering him and just, like, beating the crap out of him. And finally, he like, staggers away, and she's like, that's right! This is my house! You don't come to my house! And he's like, you a crazy bitch! Anyway, he's bleeding from, like, the nose. It was really bad. And so the first thing I do is get some renter's insurance, because first renter's insurance policy I've ever bought for myself. Meanwhile, like, this dude is walking by, and she must know him. I don't know if she knows him, but she enlists his aid, and she's like, you gotta help me find my earring that fell off. So they're on the ground, like, in front of the parked car, looking for the earring. She goes behind the car. She, like, picks something up off the ground. She pulls up. She's like, found my headphones. And she puts her headphones back on her head. So I walk, I had to leave. And I was like, do I really want to leave? Like, I don't really want to leave my apartment at this point. So I bought my renter's insurance policy and I left. And she was still outside. And I walk outside and I'm locking the door. And as soon as I turn around, she's, like, in my face. And she's like, hi, I'm your new neighbor, Denise. Nice to meet you. Please don't ever ring my doorbell.
Thank you.